Hello, in this video we're going to make a hearty meatball soup packed with grains. You could also call it meatball soup, but honestly, to me it feels like a complete meal on its own. Especially on cold days, even a single bowl can be incredibly filling. I started by washing the wheat that I soaked overnight and began boiling it. I didn't add too much water because in a moment I'll be adding marrow bone broth. The beef bones had been simmering slowly for about 4 hours, and now I'm pouring that rich and flavorful bone broth over the wheat. Marrow bone broth gives this soup a completely different flavor. Not only the taste, but the texture becomes amazing too. Now I'll close the lid and let the wheat cook on low heat until it fully swells and softens. Meanwhile, I'm moving on to preparing the meatballs. I'm trimming the sinews from the beef. The fatty parts can stay. In fact, a little fat gives the meatballs more flavor. When the meat is completely lean, the meatballs can turn out dry. After grinding the meat, I add onion. I blend the onion first so it mixes more smoothly into the meatball mixture. Then I add salt, black pepper, and egg and knead everything thoroughly. The better you knead it, the better the meatballs hold together. I shape the meatballs into small marble-sized balls. They don't all have to be exactly the same size. Some can be slightly bigger or smaller, and that's perfectly fine. But smaller meatballs look more elegant in the soup and are also easier to eat. I'm going to roast the meatballs in the oven. This way they don't fall apart and they gain an extra layer of flavor. After taking them out of the oven, I quickly rinse them with boiling water to remove excess fat and foam, then let them rest in a strainer. Now we're preparing the base of the soup. I add sunflower oil to a deep pot. Then I add a cup of wheat flour and start roasting it. Once the flour begins to lightly change color, the aroma changes too, and that's exactly when I add hot water. It's important to stir constantly to prevent lumps. If you want, you can also loosen it with a little cold water. Here too, I'm not using too much water because I want the flavor of the bone broth to stand out. The best part of this soup is that rich, meaty aroma. Now I'm adding the boiled wheat. Then I add salt, a very small amount of sugar, and the bone broth. A little sugar balances all the flavors beautifully, especially in rich meat soups like this. I also add boiled chickpeas. Chickpeas strengthen the texture and add extra heartiness to the soup. The meatballs are ready too. I took them out of the oven, rinsed them with hot water, and drained them. Now I'm adding them into the soup as well. I carefully adjust the amount of liquid because as it boils, the wheat will naturally thicken the soup. So if it looks slightly watery at first, that's completely normal. I also add some boiled corn. It brightens the appearance and gives a lightly sweet flavor. Just looking at this already makes your appetite grow. Finally, I'm adding some fresh herbs. Fresh greens take the aroma of the hot soup to a completely different level. Right now, the kitchen smells absolutely incredible. When the marrow bone broth and roasted flour come together, the flavor of the soup really starts to shine. As it continues boiling, the consistency is settling perfectly. The wheat absorbs the liquid and the meatballs release their flavor. It becomes a perfectly thick and satisfying soup. Now I'm going to transfer the soup into a serving bowl. It will rest while still hot for about 1 hour. This resting time is really important because all the ingredients blend together much better. I'm also adding butter on top. I flavored the butter with beautiful spices. Once it melts over the hot soup, it creates an unbelievable aroma. And this is the magic of it. Calling this just a soup almost feels unfair. It has meat, chickpeas, wheat, meatballs. It truly turned into a meal all on its own. Yes, our soup is now completely ready. The consistency, color, and aroma turned out exactly the way I wanted. Especially when the marrow bone broth, meatballs, and wheat come together, the result is an incredibly hearty and delicious recipe. It became a soup that is satisfying enough to serve on its own. Enjoy in advance to everyone who will try it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to support the channel and leave a comment. See you in the next recipe.